first question is, tell me about player so and so. I think you can actually learn a lot by that question, because I think the order of traits they tell you and what traits they tell you can tell you a lot about a player. It's funny, this may not be something that great to share, but I always say when a travel ball coaches, first thing they say is the player's really nice. Um, I don't know that student athlete's going to fit into our program. Yes, I love nice players, no doubt about it. I just don't want that to be the first thing that you're describing a player with. I want gritty. I want, works hard. I want great leader. I want clutch. I want, tenacity, something like that. So it's kind of my telltale sign of that type of player. I think, I always ask, about their leadership ability. Family dynamics for sure is important. You're not only recruiting the student athlete, but you're recruiting the family. What kind of academics they have. I think, what attributes they bring to the team is important to understand. Those are tough to develop. So I think what they kind of grow up having is what they'll go to in times of struggle. And then, I usually finish with what's the biggest thing you think this player needs to work on. And then when I have the recruit, I ask her the same question. I always love to see if they match up.
How often do they
And
match
that's,
up?
not a lot. Not a lot, really. And I don't know if those conversations just never occur. I don't know if that's all the individual coaching your players get, between the batting coaches, the pitching coaches, and all that. Um, but, coaches' goals versus the 16-year-old goals don't always match up as well. Um, yeah, and then I think for a travel ball coach, the biggest thing that I usually end with is, do you have any hesitations or concerns with recommending this player? Um, the coaches, you'll do it when somebody calls you for a recommendation. You're going to build somebody up until somebody asks the right question sometimes. So I think it's important. Are you going to put your name on the line for this student athlete?